I tell all the people who attend my sessions that it is not a bad thing to talk about a failure. Don't boost up the failure as if it was wonderful. No, obviously, because there was one individual who's like, oh, I believe in failure because failure is great, and I want to join your company because your company embraces failure. I'm like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. But you want to tell a story of when something didn't quite go right, because the ultimate answer is how you grew from it and what you learned.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome once again to another fun episode of Career Success with Adrian and Yen. My name is Adrian and I'm the CEO and founder of Career Agility International. And together with me is Yen, who's our Executive Director, co-founder.
Happy Friday.
And a whole list of fancy titles she has.
Have your coffee.
Yeah.
And it's a Friday. We're still in January, possibly leading up to the busyness of your holiday season.
And
There's another one coming.
Oh, another one coming, Chinese New Year. And we're here to help you gain some perspectives on how you can enjoy your career, achieve career success, and be the best that you can be. I sound like some
It's
advertisement.
so cliche.
Yeah, I know.
So
enjoy the
cliche.
best life that you can have, okay? That's what we always say. Careers are there, our jobs
To
are there.
maximize your income.
Yeah, just to provide us the resources for us to live our lives, okay?
To eat
Our
good
jobs
food.
not
To eat good
our jobs
food
are
and-
secondary, okay? So
Exactly. Yeah.
So-
but the jobs nonetheless is an important vehicle
Yeah.
so that you can have more fun, because we don't want to be struggling financially. So no choice but to pay attention to your career.
So this today's topic, we're talking about experience. And one thing
Yes.
that's really fun conversation I had with my wife was that I told her something my secondary one English teacher told me once. He said
Okay.
that we all had to bring our dictionary to school.
Yep.
Okay. And I brought my dictionary. It was real beat up, torn at the edges, dog-eared. The spine was almost disintegrated. I brought my tiny dictionary to school.
To all our millennial and younger Gen Z listeners, can you describe how
dictionary
what the dictionary
It's a book
is?
of words. Okay, anyway. So it was
It's fat. It's like a brick.
yeah, it was tattered and torn, you see.
It's a brick.
And
It's
my
heavy.
friends were laughing at me because I wasn't so well off as a kid. I was using an old one. And the teacher said to the whole class,
Also, maybe it went in your rubbish bag, and so it was beat up in the bag. and
so
stuff.
the teacher said that a dictionary that is worn and torn shows that the person has been using, and it was true because I use it a lot. If you have a dictionary that's unused, it means you've not used it at all.
You've not looked at it.
Yeah. So he said that the more tattered and torn, and the same, by extension, he said, because I was from St. Andrews, he said same thing goes for your Bible as well. If your Bible is pristine and brand new, means you'll not be reading your Bible. so that's why you can gauge a person's experience or how much he has gone through by looking
how wrinkled they look,
at how wrinkled they look.
how beat up they feel, how much grey hair they have,
So that's why.
and how many spots they have.
Yeah,
Oh,
correct. It's so
like
sad.
scars.
That's why we are looking at battle scars. So we will talk about
Yes.
battle scars.
Yeah.
Scars are ugly, but scars actually show that you've been in battle. So, and the older you are, the more battle hardened that you've had. I think you are in a position to bring
was
more
that?
value to the
Remember
organization.
that movie we were talking about? Like, don't.
Yeah, don't worry. Fear not the old warrior,
No,
because
you should fear the
you
old
should fear.
warrior.
Yeah, you should fear the old warrior.
Yeah, you should fear the
Yeah.
or something about don't take them for don't underestimate an old
warrior.
soldier.
Yeah, old soldier.
Or something like
Correct,
that.
yes.
Because the
Because
reason they survived
Yeah.
and got to this age is because they won all their battles.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that's why when we have battle scars, I think it makes you a better, more experienced person. And today we want to talk about that battle scars as being that career advantage that nobody talks about. Some people even want to hide it, especially battle scars coming from failures.
Or ageism.
Yes.
They're trying to hide their age.
Yeah.
Don't hide your age.
Yeah.
I it's coming out in the wash sooner or
Lucky
later.
and
Yeah.
sometimes you see CVs that you want to look, that it's
But
And they're trying to hide it.
some scars are great, but some scars are outdated.
yeah, correct.
And then there's some scars that can be hidden
Yeah.
because there's plastic surgery. I'm not sure. I think a lot of people tend to give too much respect to the grey-haired gent as opposed to a young, smooth-skinned.
But the young smooth-skinned guy
lady.
can also have scars as well. And that's where today we're going to talk about battle scars, So
Not in the literal sense,
not
but
literal
you know,
sense,
yeah,
but
yeah.
okay, where do scars come from? And scars come from pressure. Okay, when you've been into the heat of battle, when you're being pressured by your bosses, you're being given really stretched targets,
So drama.
right? And then you get hardened. You get hardened from pressure.
You get better at managing the pressure.
Yeah,
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
true.
Yeah. So yes, don't shy away from the hard work. You're not afraid of hard work. None of our listeners are afraid of hard work. They are afraid of the unknowns, but face it, and you will come out the other end
Correct.
a lot stronger.
So pressure is one. Failure as well. You get scars from failure. And a person who hasn't failed before is a person I worry about, because it just shows that he hasn't tried hard enough or haven't tried the stretch targets. He's been hitting the low hanging fruits.
Yeah.
So I don't. That's why whenever my son, whenever he goes for a competition, it doesn't work out, I think good for you.
Yeah, you learn what not to do.
Yeah, you don't know what to do,
Yeah, or you get a chance to look at your competitors. So all our Olympians, they get better training if they swim with faster people.
Correct.
Not with the
not with
the locals.
Yeah,
right?
correct.
Yeah,
Right. So
yeah.
so that's why I think failure teaches. Failure is a better teacher than success sometimes.
In many ways it's true, because success is small, as in,
And you probably fail five times before you succeed
yeah,
once.
correct.
Yeah?
So for every entrepreneur that made it to a unicorn stage, there
Yeah.
are so many other businesses that probably failed
Correct.
before that. Yeah.
Correct. So that's why the scars come from that, and I think scars come from consequences as well. If you
outcomes.
have the outcomes, and,
Yeah.
and if you don't succeed, there is an outcome to it, that you miss a target, or you pay the price for something.
Yeah.
Right. So these things gives you the weightiness of the consequences of things that cannot happen. So that's where your battle scars come from as well. And of course, with everything, a scar is basically a sign of recovery.
Correct, because the blood's gone to that spot, stitched everything
The
up.
fibrinogen has
and then-
coagulated.
and then you create a keloid.
Yes,
A
correct.
nice, fat, ugly keloid.
Prothrombin, fibrinogen, threads. Yes.
He's flexing.
Yes, correct. So, as always. But I think scars actually, and I did some research on whether scar tissue is stronger than normal epidermal
It's
tissue.
harder.
But it's not.
No, it's not necessarily
it's
a good thing, because
Yeah.
it's not stretchy anymore.
Yeah, but it helps to.
And so if you have lung fibrosis,
it's
those are scar tissue, not good.
not good.
You need your lung to expand.
But scars are a sign of recovery.
Yes.
So that's why,
correct.
if you ask me, as a headhunter, when I'm assessing talent for my client, if a person is able to show me that they've
learned from the hard knocks.
Yes,
Yes.
correct. I
Yeah.
evaluate more than someone who's been. So fun story, I once interviewed this role for head of sales for Southeast Asia. Okay, so I was looking for somebody to place, and ultimately, I got 3 very good candidates for this person, and I don't care, as a retained search, I don't care whether I place, because I get full fee anyway, right? At the last minute, the client is a German equipment company. Okay, cancelled the search and said, okay, we know who to put there. They put the founder's son, 28-year-old guy.
Oh, I'm sure that was
Okay,
a great decision.
same name as the one on the letterhead.
Yeah.
Okay, and I managed to talk to him, and I just said, what have you learned? He said, I've never failed before in my life. I've been so easy, success all the way. He was so full of himself.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, this guy has never experienced hardship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know what's the best thing?
No.
He said to me, that I want to be put in Indonesia. I want to open up. I want to be based in Indonesia, in Jakarta, and I'll bring my wife and my kids over as well to set up the Southeast Asia regional head office, even though the market wasn't there.
Right.
And I said, are you sure or not? You want to do that? And he said, yeah, because he doesn't know anything about Southeast Asia.
Why Jakarta?
I don't know. Maybe he just
read
thinks
a
it's-
book or something.
He read a
He
book.
thought it was fun.
And he was the same guy who wanted to interview candidates in China for the China market
Yeah.
a week before Chinese New Year.
I'm sure that was.
And he wanted to
That
stay
was
over
really
Chinese New
so-
Year to interview because it's a holiday, so you can. I said, China anyway, long story short, people with no battle scars, just sure they haven't gone into battle.
They don't know what to do.
Yeah,
Speaking of interviews, one of the things that people get very, very afraid of is the question, tell me about a time you failed. Or tell me about a weakness. It's a negative question. Or tell me about a situation when something bad happened.
Yeah.
Tell me about when your work didn't, it didn't work out, or somebody gave you negative feedback. I tell all the people who attend my sessions that it is not a bad thing to talk about a failure. Don't boost up the failure as if it was wonderful. No, obviously. Because there was one individual who's like, oh, I believe in failure because failure is great. And I want to join your company because your company embraces failure. I'm like, no. You can't do that. You can't do that. But you want to tell a story of when something didn't quite go right, because the ultimate answer is how you grew from it and what you learned.
I want to fail more by joining your company.
That's so silly, isn't it?
Can you imagine your surgeon telling that to you? It's
exactly. Like you're not going to survive this surgery.
Yeah,
So
I fail a lot.
back to the point on showing your scars. Don't show your scars and just stop. Show your scars to have it become a validation of your learning and your growth.
Yeah.
So the answer for the interview question is not, oh, there was a situation and then this thing happened and then it was crap and then we died, right? No, then you stop there. No, you continue to say from that incident, we've learned ABC, I know what questions to ask now, I'm so much better at doing this since then. And then you continue to talk about the success that you've gotten from the learning
From
of
that
the bad
failure,
of the regression or the bad thing or the failure, because I don't like the word failure. But at the same time, because you didn't meet the target does not mean it was a complete failure. It's not a total gone case, because maybe you
lose the battle, you win the war.
But at the same time, when you aim for the sun, you don't land on the sun, you land on the moon. I mean, it's a nearer target. You don't actually meet your 100%, but meeting 80% is not
nothing to scoff at, right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's still good, right? So again, just to clarify,
Context.
right?
It's all context.
It's definitely about the context. And certain scars are great and certain scars are not. Scars that are not stretchy, scars that make you curl up and go, I don't want to face the universe anymore again because that was so embarrassing and that was the worst failure ever. I'll just hide from the world. That's not healthy.
That's true.
But that's scar tissue as well. You just turn into a little mushroom. You don't want that,
So that's why I always believe that,
context matters.
Someone who has gone through, like what I said, if your dictionary is tattered, torn, I mean, I respect that. You've been using it a lot, right?
Yeah, and until you can't even read because everything's...
actual battle damage shows that you've been in battle rather than being in an armchair, in the back, not in the front lines, in the back.
So what happened to our 28-year-old same surname individual?
Oh, he was there for about 8 months and he packed up and went back home.
And what is he doing? Do you?
He was pulling back. He pulled back to Germany to handle the Europe market, and then they hired the guy which I placed, which I recommended.
Right.
It's about 9 months later, and I built and I built them twice.
Okay, good.
Because within 6 months you don't use my candidate, I built him twice.
So a quick thought about that incident. If I were the chairman or the MD or the CEO of the organization, and I do want to groom an individual based on nepotism or any other reasons, because a lot of us put people who are not exactly 100% competent into jobs anyway, because there must be some level of growth. Despite the gap being that big, a lot of organizations would have put him there in some way, either to shadow someone.
Correct.
So
and
that
that's what I told them to do. I said, you get my candidate.
Yeah, exactly. Or
to teach him the ropes.
Or to have him be in that position, but to have someone else support. As a mentor.
Correct. But these guys, they think they know everything. So
they do, don't they?
They do. So that's why I want us to, as we progress in our careers, there are 3 types of battle scars that you should try to get or try to avoid. Okay. The first one are technical scar issues, which means that you tried this, you failed. You tried another way, you failed, and you tried. Oh, you succeeded. So I think being in the front line, in the trenches.
Doing your time. There are a lot of younger executives nowadays who are in a hurry, and then they think they've learned all they should, and then within 1 year they expect a promotion, and then within the next year, so they're expecting a promotion every 8 months or something, right? That's unrealistic because they haven't seen all the business cycles.
Yeah, and then you start talking about individuals, like if you look at doctors in training.
Yes,
right?
they take forever.
It's about what I call experience density. I mean, you can be in a stint for 1 year and you're doing nothing, versus a stint for 1 year and you're facing different challenges every day. So it's not about tenure.
There was a candidate I was coaching many years ago, 20 years, same job.
So the tenure versus experience density.
Yes.
Right? So that's why I'm saying technical. I think one of the scars which we need to earn our stripes on is also political scars.
Some people don't want to get those scars.
I know,
They don't
but
want to
some
learn how to
necessary.
manage politics.
Yeah.
Or they claim to hate politics, but then they themselves are quite political.
Correct. Yeah.
I don't know.
And I think those are the scars which ideally early in your career, if you can pick those scars up, you learn
I want to change the term. Let's call it stakeholder management.
stakeholder management. and the worst type of scars to have to avoid PTSD, psychological scars, where you get damaged so much that you don't want to do it anymore.
And the anxiety and the depression
Yeah.
is associated with it. Oh, that's tough.
Correct. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so not all scars are good. Okay. It's how you recover. But if you are battle scarred and if you are more senior,
Experience is good.
experience is good. Okay. And
Our obsolete experience is questionable.
yeah, but experience, at least you've been
Experience
there,
is
right?
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
evolve.
yeah.
So it's actually a career advantage. So don't look at your battle scars as something negative. Come talk to us if you want us to provide some context around it so that you can sell the story better and more relevant, be more relevant to the hiring managers. Come talk
The
to us.
keyword, sell the story.
Sell the story. Yes.
You have to sell yourself that story as well.
Yes.
Yeah, because
because
sometimes you don't believe that you've done something amazing, but actually you have.
Yeah.
In the
But in the
meantime,
meantime,
keep calm and carry on.